Alright, so we have our leader all set up, and now we're going to do a dry dropper setup. And most leaders, you can buy fluorocarbon ones, but most of them are going to be monofilament. And the difference between monofilament and fluorocarbon is monofilament floats, okay? And fluorocarbon's designed to sink a little bit. So obviously if you're going to do some nymph fishing or whatever, only nymphs, double nymph, euro nymph, you're going to have a fluorocarbon leader. But in this instance, most commonly used setup in a lot of the Southwest is the dry dropper setup. So I have my monofilament leader. It's 7'5" X, which is pretty standard from Rio. And if it's brand new out of the package, you kind of want to straighten it out because it's all coiled up. So what I do is just use my fingernails and then run it through a few times and kind of straighten it out. And you could use a piece of leather or something else, but that works fine for me. And especially after you fish it a few times, it's going to be just fine. All right, it's going to be hard to see since this is, 5X fly line. So to attach my dry, I'm taking my dry and I'm holding it in my left hand, and then I'm going to go underneath the eyelet. Okay, I'm going to go underneath the eyelet. I'm going to give myself a little bit of slack, and then I'm going to go right. I'm going to take my right hand and I'm going to go over left over the rest of my line right here. See, make sure that loop is over that line. And then every fly fisherman or any fisherman should have some hemostats. You get your hemostats in there and you go in from the top. So I'm going in from the top, and I'm going to do 1, I'm going to do 2, and I'm going to do 3. And then I'm going to unlock my hemostats. I'm going to lock them and grab this little tag end here, and then I'm going to pull it through this loop I've created. Okay? And then once I get to about here, I'll moisten and I will tighten that down, unlock them. Then I grab both, give it a little tug, and then I'm going to tighten it down on the eyelet. And you should hear a tiny little click if you did it right. All right, so that's how we attach our dry.